Hello and welcome back to the news channel. We got some more super auto pets for you today. We're back in the danger pack, starring endangered animals only. So that's sad, but let's make them fight each other and see if we can get some trophies. Let's see here. So the Illapika will buff our Iriomote cat, which is nice. We could even buff it with some fresh water. So you're going to give it a highest stat. You're going to give it more health. It'd be a 2-5 something. I don't think that's a really good start, but we'll try. What's your favorite cartoony piggy? I'm thinking Porky Pig's got to be up there, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's see what they have here. They got the Ethiopian, never mind. And then we lost. Okay. As expected, frankly. As expected. Ethiopian wolf, classic. Maybe we take one for ourselves. We learn from our enemy and take one for ourselves. Just to have something on the team. We could put the tapir next to the cat. So it'll hopefully gain some health there. And the pigeon, the pigeon could do anything in the future. Like get sold. That would be my main strategy with it. But we'll see what happens. Okay, we got jump attacked immediately. Not a huge fan of that fact, but that's okay. We beat their mouse in a basket, that's the good news. And our tapir here is going to be a little outclassed, but not enough for us to lose. That's the good news. Okay, we're gaining health back. That's excellent. Okay, sell the pigeon, as expected. It gives us the seed pile to gain 1 health for free. So I like that. But who do we put it on? Good question. Let's see here. Okay, I'm seeing another transformation synergy roll out in front of our very eyes. So I have no problem with that. Let's get the mannequin. Sell the tapir. Get the proboscis monkey. Okay, so the cat transforms, the wolf transforms, that buffs the mannequin health, and then they get buffed in turn by the Illapika for now. We'll see about that. And then more health, I guess we can put it on the monkey for free. Then before attack, we can have a transformation into an ant. I guess it would work out on the monkey itself. It doesn't benefit the mannequin in this exact setup. But it could in this regard. Should we do that though? I guess so. Wow, that's a lot of duplicates. We'll freeze the mannequin for now. The Pika, I didn't think we were really going to carry it that far, but if we get it, I don't know. If we get it to level 3, it could be useful. As I roll past it. The heron here, start a battle. Start a turn. Oh yeah, it's in the shop. We'll see what happens. Sometimes there's just a little bit too much information. And it floods my brain. I'll tell you that much. Okay, so we got an ant with a good amount of health. It buffed our Pika. Our duck is losing attack. But here's the good news. Never mind. We lost. That's okay. That's alright. Okay, now you're a pigeon with extra health. But honestly, we could sell you and get something better. No offense. Let's see. A mink. Adjacent friend attack. Give adjacent friends. Works times per turn. Okay, get rid of you. More health on the monkey. Get the mink. Get the mannequin. Level the mannequin. Could do that next turn though, and then pop a tier 4 out of nowhere. Nobody would expect it. I know I wouldn't. Plus to our lowest stat. Who are we keeping around? It's got to be the mannequin, right? Potentially. And a 5/6, you know, it's not too shabby. What does it turn 17? We got a 5/6 on our team. I think we can... What happened here? You got silly. Your ability has random targets. How sad. But that's alright. Okay, our ant is doing pretty well for ourselves. Until it wasn't. This guy's going to give us a huge stat boost. Not really. But we didn't need it anyway. So we still won that one flawlessly. Well, not really. But again. Okay, Saola. You're going to reduce the attack of our mannequin, which is sad. That's the end of that sentence. Friend transform, give it +3 experience, works 1 time per battle. Okay, so +3 experience is like a 3/3 buff. Plus whatever experience actually occurs. In case the level up matters for the ability. This is a 1 buff. So I think the 3/3 wins out in that regard. The bonobo transforms once at the start of the turn. Let's do this. So we're still benefiting from a transformation. 1 time per battle, I think. Give somebody cod roe, summon a 2/3 fish on faint. That doesn't sound too helpful. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay, the cat. We could level up the cat, but we're getting up there in tier, so I don't know if we want to get rid of it. And, you know, do something else. Let's put more attack. You're going to dump an attack. So let's put more attack on our mannequin. Because it's going to go to 8, 9. Which is a great stat array, in my opinion. Okay, 2 enemy attacks. Selling. Okay. And it's just going to get more health when things transform. So the 8/9 is actually going to be an 8/13 or whatever. Or maybe even higher. 8/17. Would you look at that? Okay. We're getting sniped a little bit. It happens. But we have an ant to do our dirty work for us. And the mannequin, I think, is going to carry it home. And that's the good news. Unless a mannequin carries you home in real life. At which point I would call the department store and tell them there's a huge problem. Friend a head hurt. Gain 1, 2 until next turn. True, true. Transform into useful hurt pets. That is good. And it almost guarantees camels. There's nothing wrong with that, necessarily. Free useful perk from the current tier. I think we could use a useful perk. Gain 1 free roll. Turns out I was wrong. I mean, we'll put it on this guy for free. But that's alright. Okay, anything else that synergizes the transformations? We could put the tomato on our mannequin. A classic instance where we get more health thanks to our health. We need to replace that later, though. We can't just hold on to the tomato forever. Okay, more attack later is good. More Saker Falcons. But it's going to get transformed. Another monkey. Same tier. We could level up the monkey and then get rid of the cat. It's a little underperforming these days. Some would say a 2/4, you know. A 2/4 tier 1. Then again, it did just turn into level 2 and grant mana to our monkey. So that's a positive experience, I think. Okay, this guy's got to stop sniping us, you know what I'm saying? Bit of a draw, though. That's okay. Okay, suddenly we have the mink. No problem there. Let's get you two going. Can we level the monkey here? No. Okay. But I'm thinking the hump head wrasse is great. So I want to... Let's see here. Jason friend attack. Get rid of the mink for now. I'm going to transform a transformer. And for now we're going to have the wrasse. And when the monkey... Actually, we can do this. Because the monkey goes after the ras. The ras is going to reduce enemy attack, and then it'll get transformed. So that'll still give 2 benefits to the mannequin. The cockapoo. I mean... There you go. It works 1 time per battle. Does it work multiple times per battle? Yes. That is good. We'll hold on to it and see what happens. And that's the truth. Okay. Okay. So you transform and level up, which transforms them into a rock. Rock, that's true. Okay, I forget what they had in front already, but hopefully we did good by changing it into a rock. Okay, we won that one easily. I'll just say it. Oh yeah, I always think this guy's in battle, and he's not. You know, activating, but that's okay. Adjacent for an attack, deal 3 damage to its target, or gain 3 attack, which is nice at times. I know I have this frozen. I think there's just better stuff we could find. So, I'll just chill in that for a minute. The Pygmy Hippo, we know it does well. Transformation. We could, let's see here. This guy's got a lot of health. We could stuff an Amazon River Dolphin behind him. Like this. Whoops. And the cat could be anything. Instead of a cat. But it's fine how it is. But imagine if there was a great stat lineup. 4-8. Turns into 4-10. And then you turn him into something else. From tier 4. Could be another dolphin for all we know. It's better than a 2-4. I know it's semi-temporary. I'm not going to freeze that. That's a direct transformation, but it's a little low tier. Let's see what happens, you know? Okay, they got a tortoise. Versus our tortoise. Turns out geometric, better than gigantic. You heard it here first. Okay, we're not going to win this one. That's the end of that sentence. Okay. And now you're a Tasmanian devil. Start a battle, jump attack for 2. Not a lot. That's not a lot. Okay, and you didn't gain any thing. Period. Let's see, we could increase health. That's true. We also just hit tier 5. We could go back to our classic Tamarin strategy. I do like a classic Tamarin. Let's do it. You know what? Forget everything else. We're doing it. We got the tree kangaroo, by the way. Make the last perkless enemy silly. I think we've seen that before. Tasmanian devil. I mean, the stat boost is good. 6-11. Okay. You technically, before battle, you don't have to be too far behind. You're going to get transformed. Which is okay. I think. I mean, the effect is fine, if not fantastic. But we could level you up. You get transformed into something else. Then. Also, you transform. We're thinking about things. I don't know if it's any good, but we're thinking. Okay. Tasmanian devil goes off. Didn't really do much, actually. But that's okay. Our mannequin's going to do well. It's going to survive with 1 health, barely. Just kidding, it died because of the... I don't know why. And that's alright. Okay. I got an angel shark. End turn, give friends +2 to their highest stat. I think that's permanent. So I like that. In your start of battle, transform 2 friends behind any useful individuals, faint pets, and your start of battle pets. Or pet in this instance. And you on transform you do that. So let's see. I'm sure there's something we could do here that makes sense. I just don't know what it is. Transform nearest friend ahead. +2 their height. I kind of like the angel shark. I know it's not perfect. Let's get rid of this monkey. You go up front. So who's transforming? The tamarin is transforming currently. But we could use the Safaka to transform the angel shark in battle. Also, we could just get a red panda to transform it and proc some permanent things for the mannequin. What do you think about that? Do any of these do anything useful? Technically, yes. But we won't be summoning any friends. Okay, so get rid of you. We got one more trigger. But to have it permanent, we do it in the shop, right? Adjacent friends, empty front space, start a battle. I mean, Stegosaurus is just good. I haven't seen a Stegosaurus in a while, actually. Give one perkless friend 1/1 multiplied with turn number. So right now it would buff the angel shark or the tamarin by 10/10. I'd call that a good pretty good buff. Maybe it's just me. We could narrow that down to just one of them, for example, by buffing or perking, either other one. Of course. The Safaka, I don't know if the Safaka fits now with the Stego there. There's too much going on. My brain is overwhelmed, which happens, and that's okay. Okay, could transform a pet this very instant, but I don't think I want to do that. Okay, should we give Unagi to the Tamarin so we get the buff on our nicely statted shark? I think so. So we're going to have 2 heavy hitters. We're going to have a 9/24 or higher and a 17/22. Actually, should that go in front as a 17/22? What do you think? I think so. So never perk the angel shark. Should be pretty simple to do that. I'm very bad at perking things. And it gave health to everybody. Who would have guessed? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Alright. Oh, they got the okra. That's not good. Okra is my weakness. And it caused a loss there, actually. Believe it or not. But that's all right. Okay. We got a free roll, thanks to the sausage roll. Happy to see it. Could level up the Stegosaurus. Does that multiply the... I forget already. I think it multiplies the attack and health by 2 at level 2 for example. Or we could up the Cockapoo, which works 2 times per battle, but we only have the 1 transformer now. This gives more attack, which is good. Considering okra is really good too. Now that it's been a while, we could put that on you and replace the tomato, which was the plan the whole time. And then transform. Okay, I guess we want to scale the... Stego, right? It makes sense. It's got some pretty good effects on level up. Okay, so let's see here. We're sniping. We're attacking. I think we have a good chance of winning this one. Now that the battle's 80% over, I'll say that much. And turns out it's true. Okay, we got the blue whale, which destroys hopes. So we're going to hold on to that for now. give more attack to anybody. Everybody else has more health than attacks. This would be 2 attack for 3. Not a great bargain, but it's okay. Golden Tamarin level up. Wouldn't go amiss. 3 health. We got plenty of health. Golden Tamarin level up wouldn't go amiss. Green Sea Turtle. 5 enemy attacks give all friendly pets melon. That's pretty nice. But not for this team. Well, with 3 gold remaining, I guess we will have to give 3 health to somebody. What do you think? I guess our front individual. I don't know. Okay, so because he gave health to everybody else, so now he's got some permanent health. Okay. Okay, that's a pretty high statted werewolf. Chances are we may survive this battle, but only barely. Why do they have so much cocoa bean? Transform into an exact copy of a random enemy once. Here's the good news. Didn't do them any good. Okay. Okay, mannequin. Could get some more okra going. I guess it's better than unagi at this point. Or we could put it on this guy because he's got nothing. Okay, angel shark. Not what I was hoping for, no offense. I was looking for chocolate. Not cocoa bean, but chocolate. I guess we'll do it. It's something, right? Okay. Don't want to get outscaled. We are holding on to our excellent friends here for a bit. I almost called them enemies. In fact, I just think I did. Anyway, we lost that one. Really looking for a piece of chocolate. That would be best here. I may roll until we find chocolate. Not cocoa bean. We're not going to find chocolate, I'm being told. That's correct. I'm upset. I mean, I don't think we have 2 transformations. And that's 2 tomatoes. Okay. That was pretty bad. That was a pretty bad turn, I'm being told. But hey, we got health scaling. We did our best. Okay. They got melon, they got okra. Oh, we did make some of them crispy. So that's good. Oh, they got the 5 attack. They did the sawfish hippo combo. It's a classic combo. It does really well for people, especially that guy. Let's try another one. Okay, I mean this and a tapir together makes sense to me. Let's get a pigeon. Let's get a pigeon on the team. I'm gonna be an upset astronaut. You know the meme, the guy that got a firearm to the back of his head. He was pretty upset. I'll just say it. In a pigeon versus pigeon playing field, nobody wins. I think that's a common sentiment that we all know. Maybe a tapir can scale a tapir. And probably not. Okay. Attack? Nope. Was hoping for more attack. Didn't work out that way. And I'm not too upset. At all. Trust me. Alright, we got our tapir scaling a tapir. But they have another muscle scaling a tapir. We lose this one. It was really close though. Luckily we get that heart health back. That's the good. You got to pay attention to your heart health, right? My doctor says that all the time. I'm just kidding. I don't see a doctor. Friend jumped or transformed. Gained 2 health. Oh, it's the mannequin, of course. I know that guy. Almost exclusively. Okay. Get rid of a pigeon. I know it's sacrilegious, but it's true. Give meat to the muscle. Hold off on that. Okay, I was really hoping for another tapir. Didn't work out, and that's okay. Let's see here. We got the volcano snail. This transforms into a weasel. Let's do that. The weasel does something good with money, I want to say. But I don't know for sure. Start a battle. Before attack. Okay, so you can be an ant. So we got some transformers, robots in disguise. That could help us out here. What do you do? Faint. Gain a gold. Okay, cool. Alright. In an ant versus ant battle, nobody wins. We all know that idiom. And unfortunately, we didn't win in general there. So that's sad. Okay, we got 11 gold thanks to the weasel. We could do more weaselly things. 5 enemy attack. We could build a 5 enemy attack team. But that just means finding the 4 or 5 animals that work off that and buffing them relentlessly. And I refuse to buff my animals relentlessly, as you've seen in all videos I've ever made. Jump attack the enemy that knocked that friend out. So it's a bit of a revenge motif. There we go. There's our tapir, which is great. Do we want to level now, though, or next turn? You know? Good question. I think we'll save it for next turn. Let's get a great benefit here. Meat bone. I mean, does that stay on transformation? Let's find out. I would think perchance. And it did stay. That's the good news. Okay, they're hitting us. We didn't get our ant man, so that upsets me greatly. We're losing exclusively. Hopefully we turn that around here, though. Okay, the bonobo. Transform into the frontmost friend. We could do that to force a duplicate to help a level up. Or we get the giant tortoise with meat bone. And the muscle can say goodbye. What do you think about that? It's possibly good. Potentially. We need something else that works positively for that synergy, in my opinion. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Let's see here. Anyone behind her? That's a bit of a tough one to pull off. Okay, transform to a head. I don't think we have the room for that at the moment. Pygmy hippo. 5 enemy attacks. We get our tortoise popping off. Think about it. Okay, get rid of the tape here. It's pretty obvious. We want the hippo. We could put even more health on somebody. That'll help get more enemy attacks. Now all we need is the bone gill sawfish. I'm pretty sure that's not its name, but it's something like that, right? Everybody? I don't know. Okay, please stop destroying my guy. We didn't get to 5 enemy attacks, but that's because we won so quickly for the first time with this team. So that's pretty good. We never want to give water to the tortoise, unless it's a higher level, I guess, than potentially. But at the moment, we never want to do that. Okay, I think this ups the meat bone distribution ratio. Which long term, I don't know if we want to stick with the white-bellied heron, right? We have some other stuff we may want to stick with, in fact. Not this team, but, you know, future animals. I could get another... I mean, this scales your health even further, which is good long term. And then a great thing here would be the gingerbread man. Before battle, I mean, it would level you up. Kinda. So that's fine. I think. Okay. We're still trying to find our way, but we have a high health tortoise. We have an enemy attack coefficient. Oh yeah, I forgot you were getting the meat bone. But still, you got jump attacked. So, did that work on the tomato? I don't really know. Okay, an easy draw for us. That's the good news. Okay. Angel Shark would scale everybody that much quicker. I know it's not a lot, but it's something. And every little scaling helps with the tortoise. We could make a new tortoise, which I kind of want to do, and then scale it. But we'd have to get rid of our, I guess the shrew, which would be sad, because it has the meat bone. This guy provides the meat bone, which makes you not a total toothless tortoise. The dolphin behind the tortoise makes a lot of sense too, in some regard. Maybe that'd be better than just a meat bone. Okay, total team transformation. We haven't been winning a lot. But that's because we haven't done a total team transformation. And now we did. So that's the good news. We can level you up permanently. Seems fine. This could synergize well with our tortoise. Once the bonobo transforms, perhaps. And then you snipe for a certain amount of damage, which is good. We'll think about it. Okay, they have an angel shark. They have they got a lot of stuff, honestly. That's okay. Okay, we're hurting the enemy. That's our goal. And it's working out pretty well. Here's the bad news. Their mannequin has a lot of health, but not enough for them. So we won that one. Happy to announce that. Okay, take one of those. We don't want to use the carrot on the tortoise. It's pretty obvious. So we're going to bring everybody to a minimum of 5 attack, and nobody of ours has 5. This is going to even go to 4 when we hit end turn, so that's pretty funny. So that's pretty good, I think. Another one of you know? Why not? And that steals 33% of health as okay, so the health gets scaled per the angel shark. Here's another one. We could make it a better angel shark with the vanilla bean. Start a battle. Not sure that's the best time to use that. We'll give to most. You know, who's got time for vanilla beans? Not me. Let's just buy that. Great. Fish. Shark. And benefit from there. Okay, so we're removing. Look, never mind. Didn't work out well. Startup battle. Remove 6 attack. Did you not remove this guy's attack? Do I not know how this works? Remove 6 attack from everyone. Maybe it's just me. Here's the good news, though. It's a draw. So no thing gained, no thing lost, as I like to say. Remove 12 attack from everyone to a minimum of 5. Okay. I just want to see. This guy started with 12, right? Over here? Or am I wrong? He started with 12 attack. Oh, no. It did go down. And then it went up. And then it went up again. Okay, that's what confused me, I think. Okay. So we do want to level up our Bangai cardinal fish. Or our turtle. But again, none of us have 5 attack or anything over it anyway. It's still a minimum of 5. So if they have an enemy with 17 attack, it goes right down to 5 immediately. Thanks to our cardinal fish. So I'm pretty happy to see that. And there's another one. Turns out we should have used the chocolate on the giant tortoise. But you live, and of course, sometimes you learn. Or we could use the chocolate on the angel shark. Either way, something good is going to happen to us here. Then again, they barely have any enemies with over 5 attack. Or at least that's how it started. Suddenly they have more attack than I was originally thinking. I'm not in love with that fact, but that's okay. We're going to snipe them. I think it would have been a draw with or without that final snipe. But an earlier snipe may have helped us out. Okay, do we want more health on the tortoise? I assume the attack allowance increases as well. With our cardinal fish, it's not gonna, it's not gonna matter. So I think we want more health on everybody. Because you buff the highest stat. Okay, we would have leveled them both up here anyway. So this guy's gonna have like 1,000 health, I think. I'm not sure if I did the math right there, but that's pretty good. Get this going. Okay. Okay. I think things are going well so far. As long as we don't get jump attacked out of existence. And, you know, this guy's gaining attack or dealing damage. There we go. There's dealing. Oh, they got the okra. But we've had a bit of a, reversal in our direction. And there we go. Okay. We're up to 3 wins. I think we're on round 15. We're on round 10, 11, which honestly it's close. The sawfish does synergize so well with the pygmy hippo, but I think we also have a good thing going. We're increasing everybody's health, decreasing everybody's attack. But then this gains attack or hurts the enemy when this guy gets hit, which is often, since everybody has low attack and he's got a lot of health, which is multiple benefits. And then the hippo is just a good sniper at the moment. A chocolate here is a very valuable chocolate. The monk seal could also increase our health long term. Okay, the cardinal fish was my least favorite thing to level, but we'll... Whoa there, partner. Alright, let's grab this. We don't even need the chocolate at this point. These two will do it. There. Lowest stat, which would be attack for everybody, which doesn't matter until it's over 17, which may not happen for my team this whole turn, you know, but run, which is fine. Anyway, okay. They got the melon, but the good news is we beat up their proboscis monkey. Okay. And then we beat up their regular monkey. The end. Okay, things are going really well here, for once. So everybody gets more health, and the enemies, everybody loses so much damage. 18. So if anybody has 23 or lower attack, it just goes to 5. My team included, that's true. But we have things built in to hopefully compensate for that. I think the Amazon River Dolphin's going to need a level ASAP. The shop disagrees, as you can tell, sadly. But that's alright. That's alright. Okay. Some of them have 13, 14 attack. We're going to drop that to a pretty low number. They also have a pygmy hippo, however. So that did kill 2 of my friends, which I don't like seeing, frankly. But here's the good news. Our pygmy hippo was better by 4 or whatever amount. Okay, you're going to level up with a gingerbread man. I guess we could look for some other passive perks to really benefit our friends. 50%, give and take 50% attack damage. I mean, with everybody's attack so low, I don't know if that's extremely beneficial. It's beneficial. I don't know if it's extremely beneficial. You know? Friend faints, jump attack. Nobody really triggers anything on attack. So I think I'm going to pass on that. Really hoping for another dolphin. But we don't seem to be getting it. And that's okay. Faint into a fish. Gain more gold. What would we do with more gold? We'd buy more chocolate. Or perks. Are there any good, like, just long-term food perks for stats? No, it's all held stuff. The oblanot doesn't exactly matter in this situation unless we pass 23 attack. Which, with enough oblanots, I guess we could. Carrots. I haven't even seen a carrot this run. Unless I'm mistaken. Well, that didn't work out extremely well. Okay. We could give you a fish. That would give you one more adjacent trigger. And the tomato's just giving 1 health. You're getting 3, 7 health at a minimum at the moment. So why not overwrite the tomato? That'll help our dolphin. That'll help our dolphin to defeat the enemy team that much further. Okay, they got 19 attack. Just kidding. They have 5 attack. That's the truth. Okay, we're sniping them. We're hurting them. They're an ant. There's our fish. Our fish killed their ant, actually. I thought that the trigger would help, and I'm sure it did. But the fish is actually a terrifying machine. Your health isn't increasing every turn because you increase everybody else's. So we'll scale you a little bit. Just for some long-term scalability. Nothing wrong with that. Still looking for that river. Here it is. Here's the river dolphin. This could be what we need to really put ourselves on the map. And I'm pretty excited to see it. Okay. An attack carrot, I mean, it's just not going to do too much. You know? Okay, we're up to 65 health on our tortoise. I'm thinking that's pretty good. Their tortoise, however, also pretty strong. And okay, that only works 3 times per turn, so they don't have any more triggers left from their thrush, but they did get some pretty good stats. They're getting melons aplenty. Okay, we got a fish. We sniped their guy. Our pygmy, however, pygmy hippo, I think carries it home. Yeah, oof. They were the counter snipe. Did you see it? Rewind that if you didn't see it. That was an incredible one, in my opinion. That was pretty nice. All right, so we're not looking for any new animals. We just want duplicates or good food. Before attack, transform into an exact copy of random at exact copy. What do you think that means? Does that copy their stats? Start a battle. I mean, it could go to any of these 3. They don't actually do anything once it's their turn to attack. I guess the angel shark is the worst statted. We'll see how far exact copy goes. This on you makes sense. I mean, before battle. I guess there's no downside to buying it. I'm not saying it's strictly necessary. Well, we did get the achievement. So there's that, I suppose. That's pretty good. Okay. They got a tamarin, they got a dragon. They killed our fish. I'm sad about that. Okay, but we sniped their dragon. They have a whale. Which is no wonder they have good stats. Luckily this is with the attack decrease. They still have 15 and 10 attack. That's a lot. Okay, our fish did amazing work there. It actually procced the 5th or 10th attack, so the hippo retaliated. I loved seeing that much. I guess we want more health on you. Okra. We could put okra on you, but you already live 1,000 times. So let's put okra on you. I guess. I don't know. Excuse me. What if I sold the tortoise right now? That would be so sad and devastating. But the video would be over a lot quicker, I'll tell you that much. Okay, they're all going to 5 attack. That guy did have a stake, but I don't believe in stake, personally. Okay, we're hitting their camel a bit. That's actually rough. That's a very strong roll-away monkey they have there. But not strong enough for our pygmy hippo to not defeat it, if that sentence made sense. And we're 9 wins. Okay. Doing pretty well here. Okay, another dolphin. Imagine if we got it to level 3. Okay, we're getting it to level 3. So the only thing not at level 3 is the star of the team, the giant tortoise. Pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. And that's okay. So do we want 3 attack or 2 attack, and none of it matters? Good question. Maybe we lose, maybe we get a draw. Didn't see any more tortoise or chocolate. That's upsetting in many regards. 92 health on our tortoise. Let's see what kind of attack stats these guys have. 30. He's still going to have some attack. In fact, the jump attack may trigger first. I think it did. Then again, I don't know. A lot of stuff's going on right now. I'll just be honest with you here. They also have an Amazon river dolphin. But the thing in front of it has perished. So it's frankly useless at the moment. Our pygmy hippos are, you know, different. Mine was just a bit better. Sorry about that. But, hey, we won. We got 4 new medals for winning with 4 new level 3 pets. And I don't feel bad at all. I feel great, in fact. So that was pretty nice. But that'll do it. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. The Danger Pack. I'm starting to get the hang of it a little bit. Once I ignore transformations, I get the hang of it a little bit. But that'll do it. Have a great day.